The Sandbox cost has been fluctuating close to its past 52-week high, albeit the example of Sandbox looked as though it was prepared to flood after its breakout in September 2021. It neglected to proceed with the energy and contacted its 50-day outstanding moving normal before long. High unpredictability isn't new in the crypto world, yet the Sandbox network isn't getting an adequate number of media consideration. Its ongoing position in the realm of cryptographic forms of money is number 120, with the most recent 24-hour exchanging volume close $57 million. We should investigate the Sandbox cost expectation for the following couple of years. What is the Sandbox? In basic words, the Sandbox is a local area-driven stage where makers can adapt voxel resources and gaming encounters on the blockchain. In this virtual world, the members or the players can assemble, own, and adapt their gaming encounters utilizing Sand tokens, which is the stage's utility token. The decentralized stage likewise permits players and makers both to claim a piece of gaming metaverse and take part in the administration and economy utilizing the Sand utility token. The players can make their advanced resources, which would be non-fungible tokens or NFTs, and transfer them to the commercial center. They can then utilize these NFTs to make gaming encounters with the Sandbox game creator. With the moving news that Facebook will recruit 10,000 European engineers for the Metaverse project improvement, most would agree that adapting the virtual world and game resources is earning market respect as the fate of gaming. What makes Sandbox different is that it utilizes blockchain innovation utilizing a decentralized design to run its tasks. It offers benefits of genuine possession, advanced shortage, interoperability, and adaptation capacities utilizing its construction. The Sandbox value forecast, market feeling. The Sandbox Metaverse is comprised of grounds, which are innovative sandboxes claimed by players to make and adapt their gaming encounters. At the point when the organization unveiled the deals of terrains, around 23% of the guide was sold out in practically no time, an overabundance of $1 million of deals, by giving the clients a biological system for content creation. The organization intends to give an exhaustive encounter to the players and makers. The Sandbox further permits its clients to get copyright proprietorships utilizing savvy contracts and blockchain innovation. There are 3 fundamental tokens that Sandbox uses to guarantee a round economy between every one of the profiles of clients who communicate with the stage. The Sand is an ERC20 symbolic that will be involved inside the Sandbox as the premise of the biological systems exchanges and collaborations. The land is a computerized piece of land in the Sandbox Metaverse, and the players can fabricate their own encounters on top of land by populating it with resources. Each land is an interesting symbolic lying on the public Ethereum blockchain. The resource is a token made by the players which utilize the ERC 1155 norm. This can be exchanged on the commercial center with the fundamental utility to serve the Sandbox game creator. The non-fungible tokens NFTs ensure credibility and security, which are unmistakable, unbreakable, and not exchangeable. The makers can make income for themselves utilizing the resources. The resources can be underlying the Voxedit by bringing in and selling on the commercial center as NFTs. One more method for building and adapt it is by building games on the game creators utilizing terrains. Another way adapting can work is by claiming a land parcel and afterwards selling it or leasing it. The more the populace expands, the higher the cost will be, expanding the incentive for the land proprietor. The Sandbox specialized examination. The Sandbox cost has kept on moving negatively in the wake of hitting an unequaled high somewhat recently. No high volume spikes were noticed, pushing the cost up essentially. Till last November, the Sand coin cost was exchanging a reach-bound region. In any case, starting from the start of November 2021, the coin denoted a gigantic climb which took its cost to the unequaled high of $8.44. Afterward, the Sandbox coin confronted dismissal and fell beneath $3 in January 2022. Then, at that point, the Sand coin cost out of nowhere spiked upwards yet couldn't be figured out how to cross $5. From that point forward, the coin again confronted dismissal and tumbled to $2.60. Then, at that point, the Sand costs were exchanging sideways till the start of April. Afterward, the Sandbox cost revised downwards essentially, which took the Sand coin cost to around 90 cents. In any case, since May 12th, the coin has been mirroring a flattish pattern in exchanges at around $1.20. The Sandbox cost today is exchanging around $1.29 and beneath its 50-day and 200 days moving midpoints. The Bollinger Groups show moderate instability according to the ongoing cost developments. Dealers ought to sit tight for pattern affirmation prior to going long. For long-haul financial backers, it very well may be really smart to purchase the plunges and increment positions over the long run close the oversold cost range. The Sandbox Value Expectation, 2022 to 2026. The SAN conjecture depends on verifiable information joined with prescient information demonstrating calculations for future cost projections. Kindly note that the Sandbox Crypto Value Expectation ought to just be deciphered as a piece of speculation counsel. It is difficult to anticipate the crypto costs completely because of monstrous unpredictability. Notwithstanding, merchants ought to do their own exploration in crypto determining destinations prior to effective financial planning. We should investigate the Sandbox coin cost expectation for the following 5 years. Sandbox Value Forecast 2022. The information model connecting with SAND forecasts in view of the verifiable information shows that the SAND swapping scale will arrive at a typical cost of $1.71. The most extreme and least value levels will be $1.88 and $1.60. Separately, toward the finish of June 2022, according to the Sandbox conjecture, the cost of SAND is anticipated to arrive at least value level of $1.61 toward the finish of 2022. The SAND cost can arrive at a greatest value level of $1.92 by 2022. Sandbox Value Forecast 2023. As per the cryptographic money market feeling and our SAND cost expectation, the Sandbox SAND is estimated to arrive at the very least cost of $1.74, with a most extreme cost of $2.07 in the year 2023. The typical cost all through the year is supposed to be close $1.96. Sandbox Value Forecast 2024. According to the information models connected with the Sandbox cost forecast, the base value level of Sandbox SAND will be $1.62. The greatest cost will be $2.36, with a typical exchanging cost of around $2 all through 2024. Sandbox Value Expectation 2025. As per the specialized examination in the Sandbox gauge for the year 2025, the most reduced cost of Sandbox SAND will be $2.27, and the greatest cost level will be $2.81. The typical cost will be $2.52 in 2025. The Sandbox Value Expectation 2026. The information expectation models show that the base cost of SAND is supposed to be $2.54, and the most extreme cost will be $3.70 while keeping up with the typical cost of $2.96 in the year 2026 according to the SAND token cost forecast. Is the Sandbox a wise venture? In the long haul, there is a generally excellent possibility that the Sandbox will be a wise venture choice. As the crypto local area turns out to be more engaged with the metaverse, the cost of the SAND token will proceed to rise and create incredible gains for a really long time. According to our SAND estimate, the reception of NFTs is additionally expanding. In this manner, it will decidedly affect the Sandbox cost. What amount will Sandbox be worth in 2030? According to the Sandbox Cost Expectation 2030, the cost of SAND is supposed to cross the degree of $7.24. Toward the finish of 2030, the Sandbox is supposed to arrive at any rate cost of $6.41. Furthermore, the SAND cost will figure out how to raise a ruckus around town value level of $7.34. What number of Sandbox